Did he ever get his pudding? Wise guides. Oh, of Labyrinthos. An unexpected but prudent suggestion. Given the similarities betwixt this artificial environment and Bestway's burrow, it would be in our best interest to have the Loporrits acquaint themselves with those conditions deemed optimal by their Sharlayan collaborators. I fear, however, that continued reliance upon my limited knowledge would risk narrowing rather than broadening their perspectives. Mayhap thou art better suited to lead this venture.
This marvelous idea. Might we begin with the great big what's it over yonder?
Ah yes, the what's it? I shall leave its explanation to Bella. First, I never attuned to this, so I should probably attune to this, just in case. You know, that'd probably be a good idea. Oh, I already did? Oh, I take it back. I attuned to it before. I didn't even think I did. The what's it?
Goodness me, to build something so large without creation magics is positively stupendous. Perhaps you can direct our attention to its most important features.
Oh, this thing. I'm sure. I don't even know what the fuck even is this supposed to be like a yeah, server the what's it? Server the apparatus they're talking about. Yeah, they're talking about this big thing right here, right? Yeah, mushroom-like thing. Yeah, that's what they're talking about, right?
This looks like the trees in Greatest Endsvale. Hold on, that's a bit strange shape. It's thin at the bottom, but big at the round at the top. Quite tall for something so unbalanced too. Yeah, it makes sense. That's where they store the water.
That's what I was thinking. Like, is that what it is? Metallic tube.
Is that water I hear from inside that great big tube? Must be because of those cogs and that gigantic wheel at the top. Oh, I see. That's how they're drawing up the water. There's some sort of spiral-shaped mechanism inside it too. Singing Way, you're so smart. Thanks. That's where we store things. It's a little hard to see from here, but the golden pipe's connected to the top of those tanks. You can see through the window another pipe at the bottom. Ah, that must be purifying water drawn up from the below.
It all makes sense. God, Singing Way, I'm so glad you're here.
Well, if I were to hazard a guess, water drawn from underground, presumably with some other mechanism, is purified here and stored in the tower before being distributed elsewhere.
Yes.
I'm right, aren't I? I knew it. A design brilliant in its simplicity. I dare say it would take only a moment to install it in even the harshest of environments. For us Loporrites, that is. Indeed, securing a reliable source of water is the utmost importance for any fledgling settlement.
It's true.
We have read, however, that peoples of Etheria sometimes make their homes in arid deserts and such. How are they able to survive?
Many settlements in Thanalan are built near an oasis, areas where waterfalls are common. Yeah, oasis.
So wherever you choose to live, you're never far from water. Oh dear, I was worried we won't be able to procure the necessary amounts. You can provide enough water to keep them from drying out completely, but it would appear they rely on it far more than we anticipated. A few adjustments may be in order.
Oh my god. Oh, sorry about that. I just did a heavy breathe in, and like a saliva just shot into the back of my mouth, in the back of my throat. I mean, oh my god, made me tear up a bit.
Once we've calculated the average rate of consumption per individual, it may be worth learning more about how exactly they obtain their water in the first place.
Mastoff now spoke of the machinery responsible for that feat during our journey through Logisticon Alpha, did he not? Mayhap the Loporits will share this anticipation for the engineering marvel.
Oh yes, that sounds absolutely splendid.
We must journey beyond the sanctuary of Charlotte Hamlet. I shall lead the way.
You mean we're going to have to brave the untamed wilderness? A valid concern indeed. We could not help but notice that many dangerous-looking creatures with big, nasty teeth lurking beyond the safe confines of the settlement.
Hey, Christian, welcome back. Okay, bye.
We're not escorted here by burly custodians. I dread to think that would have become of us.
Regrettably, to many a hungry predator with the aforementioned big nasty teeth, Loporits may appear to be a potential and rather appetizing source of sustenance.
Oh, they're shivering.
Might I impose upon thee to assist in securing safe passage to Logisticon Alpha? For my part, I shall act as escort to Living Way and Cooking Way. I entrust Singing Way and Growing Way to thy care. A more valiant protector than could not wish for. Godspeed. I got your guys' back.
If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not be eaten by some horrid beastie. Come along, Growing Way. To the water extraction, what's it?
Hey, I'm supposed to be protecting them. They ran off on their fucking own, dude. Fuck back here, little shits. It's like wrangling children. It's gonna be my new profession in this game. Bunny wrangling. Okay, what's trying to kill you? I see the purple smoke. What's trying to kill you? Oh, it's a snake boy. Snake boy, you forced my hand. I'm sorry. Good growing way.
Thank you so much. I really hope this water extraction is worth these harrowing experiences. A part of the fun, some might say, but I'd rather not be burnt to a crisp. If it's all the same to you.
And off they run again. Little shits. Logisticon Alpha. Hey, Urianger, there you are, buddy. My friends, I bid you welcome to Logisticon Alpha. Our destination doth lie at the lift's top. Pray follow me. Oh, we're going up? Well, up we go, I guess. Up we go to the medial circuit.
Marvelous, simply marvelous. So this is where the magic or science rather takes place. Perfect environment to sustain life artificially, of course. The knowledge we'll gain here will be essential when we start looking for new stars for your kind to inhabit. Apparently, most of them don't even have air for you to breathe. You're all very lucky that Aetherius just so happens to provide everything you need to thrive. Or did mankind turn out the way they did because of the available resources, I wonder? Either way, it's nothing short of miraculous. and I cannot wait to see more of it.
We got new pants. New pants, new pants, new pants. Please look good. Please look as good as this outfit. Please. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. We'll see what before we finalize what we're gonna change into. We gotta see what the legs look like. Hopefully we get legs next, or I mean shoes next. Agricultural shock.
Oh, this is very wonderful, I'm sure, but I'd rather hoping to learn about your nourishment provision facilities. In other words, where's the food?
Yeah, where's Pudding Way? Where's Pudding? I believe both the knowledge and consumables you seek may be found at Miral's Agronomics. As I imagine, Singing Way and the others intend to study every conceivable facet of this apparatus. Wouldst thou be so kind as to escort our visiting culinarian?
Yes, that sounds much more interesting. Hopefully I'll be able to see firsthand some of the delicacies Urianger was telling me about. Even his incredibly vivid, if a bit too verbose, descriptions cannot compare to sampling them myself. Not to mention, Ethereus will soon be no more, so I must learn all I can while there's still time.
Hey, buddy.
Let's brook no further delay.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, itty bitty. There's a cat now on my lap. How far are we going? We might as well not up. Yes. Don't get caught in my jacket, though. I don't need you reposing it like you do with everything else. Nope. See? Knew you were gonna try something. That's why I caught you. You tried to like turn around, but then got her foot stuck and almost fell off the chair. I'll move the camera down just so Eddie B is in range. There we go.
This is the place, yes? The heady aroma was enough to guide me here, and I've spotted several of the fruit and vegetables featured in the compendium. I'd dearly love to try some, but I read that those who help themselves to a farmer's crops without permission are often caught and put into pies. Perhaps you could ask whoever is in charge if they were willing to part with a few samples.
Cooking Way is now accompanying us. Let's go, Cooking Way. He's just standing here. She's not even sitting on my lap. She's just standing. Waiting for me to give her a bunch of attention, but I need both hands. What a fine mess this is. Ah, it's you, the one who climbed down the mine shaft. I'd show you around if I could, but I'm rushed off my feet preparing for the exodus. No, I'm not the only one. We've all got to find ways to do what we do down here up there. First on the moon, then on whichever star the form decides will become our new home. So also sudden, so unreal.
You don't want to go to the moon?
Oh, that's better than waiting for the final days to claim us. No matter how careful it's all planned, we'll never be able to make every variety of flora and fauna with us. Even the ones we can take may not survive in their new environment, so many species doomed to extinction. Sorry, that's not what you came to talk about, is it?
Nothing quite so dire, I assure you. We merely wish to sample a little of your produce, if we may.
By all means, help yourselves.
Much appreciated, my good fellow. So, where to begin?
There we go. I'm cut off, but at least Itty Bitty's here on camera.
Yeah, to begin.
Go to the vineyard.
Oh, you know what these are? Grapes, yes? I know what these are. Grapes, right?
Yes, this is Itty Bitty. She's my ESA animal. Onyx is Casey's, and he's sleeping somewhere.
See if they're as delicious as they look. So sweet, so sour. The taste is like much like a ripened philosopher's carrot, and yet the texture is entirely different. The contrast between the outer skin and the fruit within it is most particular, though far from unpleasant. Yes, I think I'll try another. Well, that certainly gives me food for thought, though in a far less visceral manner than a philosopher's carrot, any philosopher's carrot. But tell me, what is your opinion on grapes?
I'd brave an erupting volcano for, yeah, sure. There's only the best thing in the world, or they suck, so.
Yes, they are rather Moorish, aren't they? And from what I've read, quite versatile too. Something about people stepping on them to make intoxicating beverages, as I recall. Anyway, that's enough about grapes for the time being. On to the next treat.
Where are we going? Oh, we're going over here. Apples? Oranges? Those, I can't tell what those are.
Orange by name, orange by nature. What came first, the fruit or the color? Who cares? Let's eat. Yes, that's equal parts sour and sweet, as with the grapes, yet nothing alike. I may have to consult Urianger about expanding my vocabulary. I simply cannot find the words to describe it. Perhaps what I'm looking for is bitter. This is all very complicated, you know. So many flavors, so many choices, and each individual with their own personal preferences. Now I see why you all turn your noses up at the idea of eating nothing but carrots. Marvelous though they still are in my estimation, let no one say I said otherwise. But speaking of carrots, I've yet to sample any of the vegetables. Let's see what's in the field over there.
Okay. There's pumpkins? Can't tell. Or there's carrots. Oh, those are pumpkins? I'm gonna say these are pumpkins.
Color, the texture. Are these some sort of enormous round carrot? No? In any case, proper nomenclature is less of a concern than the taste. Blech. It's so hard and flavorless. I may as well be chewing a piece of wood. That all but confirms that these are nothing more than misbegotten failures masquerading as goodly carrots.
Confirmed. Stop. Could you see these are pumpkins? Okay, I was right.
And no one with any sense would try eating them raw. You're supposed to cook them first. Do you not find it an awful bother? Far from it, cooking is an joy unto itself. What's more, it broadens the range of ingredients that we may safely eat. But above all else, cooking allows us to draw out the full potential of our produce. Pumpkin stew has been one of my favorite dishes for as long as I can remember. Perhaps even these hard blocks of plant matter can become as delicious as the orange I sampled. I wonder though, if there is anything even more delicious, how about that yellow fruit of Urianger?
Yellow fruit over there. It's a lemon.
It's a lemon. He's like, it's sour as fuck. Oh, wonderful fragrance. With luck, I'll have a flavor to match. Also, I have no idea how these are eaten. I'll just bite into it.
It's a lemon.
My tongue. Is this poison? Lemon? You mean it's supposed to taste like this? How can something so similar to an orange be so revolting? Ugh. It may be some time before my palate recovers from this ordeal. As such, I had best call it an end to this round of sampling. Let's say our farewells and return to the others.
Thanks, Jebg. Fish have you? I trust you have found something to your liking.
I'm rather enamored with the grapes and oranges, less so with the pumpkin, though. I've learned the hard way they're not to be eaten raw. Then there was the lemon, the deceiver. I still feel so violated.
Huh, first time, was it? I'd hate for you to leave with such a bad taste in your mouth in more ways than one. I'll give you this lemon muffin I baked. It doesn't change your opinion, nothing will.
More lemon? Have I not suffered enough? Nevertheless, it'd be remiss of me to spurn this opportunity to... Ooh, bit of sick came up there. Learn more of your inscrutable ways. Very well, lemon muffin, do your worst.
It's gonna be delicious. Lemon poppy seed muffins are my favorite muffin.
This is delicious. Although I still detect a hint of lemon, it complements the sweetness of the dough to create a perfect harmony. I never would have guessed it. This vile bitterness could be utilized so elegantly. My good chap, this is simply breathtaking.
See, we rarely use lemon in its natural state, but it is a starring role in all sorts of recipes. The same is true for many other ingredients. It comes down to making the most of the resources at our disposal, and sometimes that can even be the difference between life and death. I know we won't be able to take every species with us. No doubt the forum agonized over which was worth preserving, and what will be consigned to history. Hard choices, but make them we must if we're to survive.
Yeah, maybe. Such strength of will. Now I know what Heidelin sees in your kind. Mankind, the Loprits, we were both born from the accumulated knowledge of the ancients. They learned all there is to learn about the nature of sentient life and the fates of the stars themselves. Once the civilization has fulfilled the basic requirements for survival, it will inevitably seek to eliminate all forms of negativity and achieve perfection. And therein lies its folly and its downfall. For perfection is an unattainable ideal. 'Tis the paradox of the immaculate carrot. Yet civilizations since time immemorial have deemed the pursuit of perfection as progress. They pay no heed to the costs incurred in their futile quest, and all too often become the architects of their own demise, their dreams forever unfulfilled. What then is the alternative? The answer lies in knowing that our existence can never be perfect. Be content with what we have and make the most of it. Well, life gives you lemons, make lemon muffin.
Pardon my Eorzean, but what in the seven hells are you on about? And who are you anyway?
Looking away at your service, I'm here to help prepare the trip to the moon. And once you get there, you'll be able to try my carrots. I've been growing all different kinds. But don't worry, there'll be room for your crops too. We'll work together to preserve as many of Aetherius's species as possible, if you're up for the challenge.
Aww, cooking way. Yes, of course. I look forward to it.
Well, this has been highly productive. This has all been highly productive, probably. Let's go and see if Urianger and the others have run out of machinery to inspect, shall we?
Bye. Okay, back to Urianger. with the music. Stop it, music. It's not that intense. We just tried some food. Maybe likes being bound. Like, you know how like to calm babies, you like ever like bounce while having them like over your shoulder, and that can make them like obviously like relieve their upset stomachs, but it can also like calm them and make them fall asleep and stuff. Itty Bitty loves being bounced. So like whenever she's on me, I always have to like bounce my leg, and she's just so calm to the point where sometimes she just falls over because she's just being relaxed. Oh, Itty Bitty. Yeah.
That was most enlightening, especially the part of with the lemon muffin. Actually, I was wondering, do you know of any places famed for their cuisine? Lemons is home to the Culinarians Guild and far less in many less than savory establishments. True. With that, I had time to visit. The more I learn of Aetherius, the more I wish we could spare it from the final days. Alas, Heidelin's orders are to flee, not to resist. Only there was some other way.
Urianger.
Guess we get shoes next. Fuck yeah.
Well, I trust thy time at Miral Agronomics did bear fruits. Our own efforts too were rewarded. We now possess an embarrassment of educational riches. No doubt our guests' relentless pursuit of knowledge could occupy them, and thus for a fortnight, and us for a fortnight. Last time is of the essence. Let's return to Charlie and Hamlet forthwith. I shall gladly attend to each and every loprit there, should further questions within my power to answer arise.
Oh, growing way. Like, oh, we gotta go back.
Yeah, I'm sorry, growing way. Gotta run all the way back. I mean, I can teleport. Get fucked, growing way. Ba-da-dum.
Yes, Bella, that was indeed me verbalizing an aside to express my emotional state. Do you want to know why? Because I saw the reconstructed environmental data for Aetherius at Logisticon Alpha. That's why. A forest so lovely and so leafy. Are all your forests like that?
Blackshot is quite leafy indeed, in a place of utmost tranquility. They're verdant at least. The trees of Dravania stand particularly proud. You should see the forest of the first one. Yeah, the purple one.
Gasp, I say. With a star so wonderful, it comes as no surprise that you're reluctant to leave it behind. I was a fool to think otherwise, to assume that the moon was something worth being proud of. How ridiculous we must seem to you, trying so hard yet achieving so little.
Hey, good job, Casey. Not all, thy works are no less worthy of their uniqueness.
Thought I heard tiny voices.
Oh, Thancred. How didst thou fare?
Oh, I was able to glean a fair bit from the researchers while helping to move their cargo. Preparations have proceeded without interruption here. Despite news of the coming end, we have the forum's leadership to thank for that. It doesn't mean people aren't worried, though. Quite the opposite. Knowing disaster could strike at any moment, they hurry to complete their work, equally aware that a single error could be a difference between life and death.
and we can hardly tell them there is no cause for concern. Perhaps not, though aided by our goodly growing way, we may yet find other ways to lighten their burden.
Me? Be of use to people? I'm honored that you think me so capable, but I'm not sure that I'm up to the challenge.
Nevertheless, I believe in thee.
If you say so, I suppose I can't hurt to try.
I passed someone moping in the western plaza that looked to be indeed in need of a helping paw. Perhaps you might start with him. It's a good place as any. Come. Troubled researcher. Oh, can I help you? Is it you who would help me? Is my anxiety truly so obvious? Burden shared is a burden eased. Pray tell us thy troubles. Those little fellows, do they look like good listeners? I'm an engineer, you see, and what they say of the ship, that it's the sum of decades of Sharlayan ingenuity, that it's built with peerless elegant technology, is all true, but I know that none of that's a guarantee. We've never before launched a star-faring vessel, let alone flown it in the great expanse. All the tests we've run have been on the ground. Only operational personnel and cargo will be aboard for the first voyage, but even so, if it fails us then what can we do? If it doesn't, it could fall apart on the next flight, or the one after that. We've done everything we can to prevent that from happening, but it hardly matters. We thought the Aether Burner's design was flawless too, and look how that turned out. Thou art familiar with the most daunting technologies, and thus dost thou hold the power to allay his fears. I need to review the short answers for the quiz 2 exams. Oh, you're all good, Casey. You're all good.
Oh, I'm not sure about that, but well, maybe you could tell me if there are any aspects of the ship design that you're especially worried about.
Our ability to walk and perform our tasks, for one. I've devised a means by which to employ gravity, a spatio-temporal spell, to regulate the environment. But what if it's not strong enough? What if everyone floats away and begins crashing into things as soon as we've left the star?
The gravitation, maybe I could help after all. Up there is not so different from down here, you see. The same rules apply. If you consider them as part of the great big cosmos rather than separate places.
Aw, growing ways helping. But both parties shall find comfort in this conversation. Yet if Thancred's tale be true, still others would benefit from insight born of experience. Might I prevail upon the Loporits to attend them?
An excellent idea. If I do say so myself, there is naught we'd like more than to ease the hearts of the fine people of Aetherius and learn more about them while we're at it. Yahoo! Yeah!
Well, glad am I to hear it. Gather thy companions and bring them hither. Ella, thou hast a gift for finding souls in need of succor. Pray seek thee out the distressed and apprehensive, and inform them that help is at hand. I shall await them here, and that I might introduce each to a suitable Loporit.
I do so look look forward to that. A place for every Loprit and every Loprit in their place.
We need to find 8 people. 8 different people. Here we go. Level-headed engineer. Concerns? Nay, there's no point in worrying at this stage. It only makes the work go that much slower. Woman seems to be coping well. Okay. Not so much like some of these people are so in such weird locations. Like when I originally did this, it was actually hard to. It took forever to actually find them all. Distracted researcher. 56 bunches of weeds in the ground. 56 bunches of weeds. Rip one out. Add to the mound. 55 bunches of weeds in the.
Oh, I'm not neglecting my duties, I swear. I was in need of a little break, you see, but then I found myself unable to relax at all, so I went on a walk and then noticed these weeds and... These... It's so hard. It's so hard after doing it 5 times. Yeah, because they're like, it's just such a big area to look for people. Pleasant conversation, map partners, and oh so fuzzy. Goodness me, that does sound like a better way to relax.
That's 2. That's 1. Okay. It's such a large area, and some only spawn after you got some. Yeah, exactly. Like some of them spawn in order. Is that one over there? No. We're taking the other upper level first, and we'll go around and check around. There looks like one harried atheologist. Blasted assistants, where have they gone off to at a time like this? Beg your pardon, but I have not the time for idle chit-chat. I need to reconfirm that aether levels are consistent throughout the vessel's machinery, and it seems I shall have to do so single-handedly. I swear, when I find those assistants of mine... Loprits are willing to help. Why didn't you say so? At least they won't moan about how they checked 24 times already and haven't slept in weeks. Lazy sods. At least you lowered the BMG for this. Oh yeah. Watch streamers go mad. Yeah. Let's see. Look around, look around, look around. Nice person over here, occupied person.
May I help you? What a lovely idea. I too know some people becoming rather tense, so I rushed out to pluck some fresh and fragrant tea leaves. I need only track down 100 or so cups. Don't worry, I can manage. I hope your plan cheers everyone up and goes well. Fuck.
I was hoping she'd be like, oh, I could always use help gathering cups. But no, apparently she wants to gather 100 cups herself. Let's keep searching, let's keep searching. Tired demeanor. There's someone. You look tired. Is anything bothering me? Well, I've been loading cargo for bells now, so my back feels like a void sense played it as a piano. My feet and knees are drums and cinnaballs too. Seems fine when needs a break. Fuck! Okay, let's keep going. This person over here. Actually, we'll get this person first. And that person. Oh, there's so many.
My face? What's wrong with my... Ow, perhaps I'm a bit tense. I was tasked with ensuring the proper fauna, and only the proper fauna, are brought with us to the moon. However, the suitability of a few species is still under debate. I can hardly make the decision myself when I know so little about the environment up there.
Oh, Loprits.
Including the Loprits in our discussion is a wonderful idea. I absolutely will. Thank you. Perhaps their biology itself might offer some clue as well.
Okay, it's number 3. It's number 3. 5 more. You, mathematician. Huh. consult our collaborators. I suppose that would be more effective than sitting here brooding. I'm attempting to calculate how much cargo we can consolidate into a fewer trips should the Aether Burner make our original estimates feasible, but there are simply too many variables. I feel as if my brow will turn inside out. Perhaps our lunar associates will have more insight into how much weight constitutes too much for our purposes. Thank you for letting me know. Yes, yes, halfway done. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Okay, I saw a person over here. There's another person in the distance over there too. Yeah, you. Yes, you idiot. Have you seen an envelope lying about? This impeccable this imbecile refuses to give me the alchemic I ordered without the bloody slip of parchment. Unless your friends have a spell to make me remember where I dropped my damned envelope, I doubt there'll be more help than you. You've wasted enough of my time already. Okay, this guy's a dick. There's someone over here. There's a person over there by the Aether. Ha! The end of the world is nigh, yet the work goes no faster. Schedules are such temperamental things, feasible one moment, utter bullocks the next. And yet, I've never felt so alive. Okay, this person seems happy. This person, I bet that person needs help over there, right? No. Okay. What am I thinking about? The medical facilities on the ship, of course. I designed them with the assistance of our sages in but to imagine every illness or injury that one might face in the great expanses beyond any of us. Say nothing of the effects that living out there indefinitely might have on the body. Hey, elaborates. The crew from the moon. Why did you not think of that? Okay, 3 more. We gotta find 3 more people. We're talking to that engineer. Didn't search over here though. There's Urianger. Ha! Unconcerned gleaner. Well, I don't think this person's gonna need help, but we might as well narrow down the search. Apologies, but I'm awaiting a delivery. Whatever, we'll wait. Yep, he looks busy. Narrowing down the search. You over there. You're a player. No, it's a Chocobo Keep. There's a person over there and a person right here. Fuck yeah. Hello, Chocobo Keep. Spectacle researcher. We'll talk to this person. Have you heard anything of what's on the moon? I have no doubt they will be making up there, but the searching for a new star part of the plan sounds awfully vague to me. Ask the forum about, but they will only tell us about that our collaborators have everything under control. Excuse me, but I don't feel particularly safe wandering around the sea of stars on gods know what made by gods know who. Hey, don't worry, they're here. Talk to them. You mean to say that I can speak with them directly? Amazing. I hope they like questions. Okay, 2 more people. Saw one up here. Respondent engineer. Leave me to my misery. The forum can appoint someone else. Oh, I apologize. I simply don't know what to do. How am I supposed to pilot the Ark if I'm already falling under the pressure? You know a starship pilot I might speak with? Truly? Well then, there's no time to waste. They can help me prepare for this monumental task. One last person. I feel like they're over here. I feel like it's this person. Nope, this person's a calm researcher. I highly doubt it's this person. Wait, no, I believe I'm fine, thank you. I've been confiding in my colleagues and it's helped a lot. Can't recommend it enough. Okay, we're on the last person. We just gotta find him. Of course, if you're riding the biggest mount I'm switching mounts. Sorry, bird, but you're too fucking big. Can't see the screen. Maybe they're back up here. If there's anyone over here. No, I don't see anyone. Okay, where's the last person? It's possible we can go in here. No. No one over here. We got the weed picking person. Okay. Over there. Haha! Hyperventilating engineer. By the gods, my chest is tight. Am I dying? This is what dying feels like. I think I'm dying. Oh, do pardon me, I didn't see you there. There is no cause for concern, I assure you. No cause for concern, even though we may need to depart at any moment, and if the whole design buckles under the strain, the entire vessel may explode on launch, claiming countless lives and dooming all of mankind, but this is highly unlikely. Yes, highly unlikely. Highly. Our visitor can help me triple check for the structural flaws, you say? Why, that would be wonderful. I'm breathing more steadily already. Hey, it's as easy as pie, dude. Urianger, we found all the people. Behold, Bella. Though through thine efforts, word hath spread throughout Lavranthos, verily to a greater number than we anticipated. Living Way doth gather more Loprits as we speak. I shall assign each in accordance with their skills, that new bonds of friendship might be forged. Should greater matters require not thine attentions, watch over them, I prithee. Watching, waiting. There she goes. Oh.
Phew! Oh, finally some rest. Why, I haven't spoken so much in, well, in forever.
Oh, Living Way, you're so kind.
Lively, isn't it? The town is abuzz. Everyone eager to meet with our friends from the moon.
'Twould behoove you to consult with Sleeping Way. As our moon's pilot, his advice should be most pertinent.
Oh, Sleeping Way.
I'm impressed. Truth be told, I struggle to tell one from another. No offense intended, of course.
Except for Living Way's a completely different color. Like their fur color is light brown.
Your friends left Mare Elementorum. We spent no small amount of time with your Urianger. Oh, the conversations we had. He told us all about Atheris, answered our every question, no matter how trifling or trivial.
Aw.
Look! Every page filled to the margins with knowledge. When I first arrived, I was struck by how little I knew. It was daunting. But then I realized that, were it not for Urianger and his teachings, we'd still be stuck on the moon, gazing at your world and wondering what we've been missing.
Aw, best friends.
What would they think if they could see Urianger now? I dare say they'd be more than a bit surprised. And impressed, no doubt. Master Louisoix, Minfilia, Papalimo, and not to forget...
Moonbreeder.
Oh there. Heard there was a visiting expert who we might bother with a few questions. I take it you'd be the one.
Okay, what's up? The mood has died. Who you be?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, is that Moon? Is that her parents? The ones that he was afraid to see? Because the mom looks just like her. Oh no.
Wilson and Blovida, Sharlayan's foremost researchers in the field of teleportation magic, and Moonbreeder's parents.
Oh, dude, Urianger, no.
It hath been some time. Tis good to see you in good health.
Oh, Urianger.
Likewise, old friend. Blovida and I were most honored to answer the call. Never expected this reunion, though, did we, dear?
Oh, she's pissed.
I'll say, the nerve. Sending that letter, then running off to the gods know where.
Oh. Oh.
Do you have any idea how worried we were?
I'm sorry. 'Twas remiss of me not to deliver the news in person.
Oh.
No, more than that. 'Twas I who...
Our daughter was disillusioned after Master Louisoix left her behind. The day the Scions called upon her was the happiest I'd seen her in years. She made her every choice of her own free will. No one could have ever forced her to do otherwise. Don't blame yourself for her death. Celebrate her life. You know that's what she'd want.
If there is one thing we resent you for, it was that we could not be there to mourn her with you.
Oh.
Reading the words you penned in that shaky hand, we must have cried as much for you as we did for her.
I'm sorry. I truly, truly am. I knew not what to say. Knew not how to express my feelings. The poems and platitudes of wiser men, musings on sadness and loss, studied and memorized, and meaningless in the moment.
Silly boy. We are all powerless before such grief. Even now, try as I might, the words escape me. But in our hearts, we know. We always know.
I remember when you were young, how the lads teased you for choosing the company of books over others. Our moon didn't take kindly to that. Be nice to Urianger, she'd shout, and give them a walloping. No matter how many times we scolded her.
So we offered a suggestion. Rather than starting fights, why don't you be the bridge between Urianger and the others? She had to mull it over for a while. Arms crossed, brow furrowed in intense thought. But from that day on, she never let you be alone. She'd drag you outside to play, pepper you with endless questions, read the same books you read, all to try and understand you that much better. I'm sure it was annoying and exhausting at the time, but she only ever had the best of intentions.
And look at you now, at the center of the crowd. The reason there even is a crowd, having brought these people together.
Sleeping away, just sleeping right here. Nose bubble and all.
You've no idea how proud we are.
To see the boy our daughter trusted and believed in more than anyone grow into the man she always knew he could be. I can see her in you too. Feel her. She walks with you wheresoever you go. So thank you, Urianger, for being who you are.
I think I can feel her too.
Oh.
The truth of her life. Not sorrow, but hope and love.
This moon breeder. She was important to him, wasn't she?
You could ask the man himself.
Oh, no. But watching this exchange reminds me how much I've yet to learn about your world. And its people.
You
Oh,
can live
living
here your
way.
entire life and hardly learn a thing. And that's why it's too soon for this to end.
Ah, the music ruined it. Why? Why such intense music? Why couldn't it have been nice, lovely music after the fact? At least until I turn this quest in. Oh, Bella, be assured that I am fine. I am so glad to see them too, after so very long. Better than I still that it is in your company. As difficult as it was to accept their kindness, it would have been far harder had I faced them alone. Oh, Urianger. New shoes. No, and I think we're gonna keep this outfit.